Put on the fucking saddle. Bro, who letting all the villagers out? Y'all stop letting these niggas out their house. It's fucking Caleb, I know it was. I don't know if I remember, but I'm pretty sure Max is like hot garbage in Minecraft.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Just letting y'all know, I'm finna start posting clips on my YouTube, so don't be saying stupid shit. You hear me, Caleb? And Max? Hello.
Yes.
I said I'm finna start posting clips on my YouTube, so don't start saying stupid shit. We do be
So what
funny,
you're
but
trying to say is that you want us to say stupid stuff all the time.
no, don't say stupid stuff. All what the fuck, Max?
No, no,
That's what I'm saying.
it.
So,
Oh,
especially you, Max. Especially you, Max. I'm trying to make sure you can still go to college, bro.
I'm a saint. I never was gonna play at Harvard. I was never gonna play at Harvard, so don't worry. I was never gonna apply to Harvard.
How you think it be to like? How you think it feel to be a football nigga who play at Harvard?
You must be on cloud nine. You're an intellectual and you're athletic.
Yeah, bro. No, it was because Yale came up to talk to me and him, and like he's got the athleticism to play there, absolutely. But academic
Yeah.
wise, they finna have to hire him a private tutor, right?
To be fair, I mean, if you're going for like a business major or like sports medicine, there's really not much to tutor for. Well, it
Yeah.
just depends on what the college offers.
But like, I don't know, just as a person, like I don't want to go to school for no business major. I don't want to major in business. Maybe like minor.
Well, yeah, like I see like majoring business being like pretty useless. Now finance, there's definitely a market for
Yeah,
that. I feel like that'd probably be my backup if things come down to being the worst situation possible
same.
in cybersecurity, and like I'm just like fuck, I don't know what to do. But in Chris's case, I mean, hey, an Ivy League might not have the best sports medicine department, but like at the same time, it's like you're still gonna have the degree from, let's say, Yale. Like that's still prestigious regardless.
Yeah, fact.
And plus the amount of connections that you get out of that, like you can't compare it.
All right, let's start talking about something interesting and controversial for my YouTube channel. Y'all say what's up to my I ain't got no subscribers yet, but say what's up. Okay. Just say what's up, bro.
I'm gonna stay silent on this one.
You can't do shit cool. This nigga talking about some hey.
No, 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 like, if I can't say what my heart truly desires to say, there's no point saying anything.
We can talk about anything controversial that just doesn't have to do with like, yeah, it's like, no.
All right, what are your thoughts on hypergamous voids?
It's like like if this YouTube like somehow goes anywhere and then someone actually like explains in the comments, what is a void? You're fried.
Caleb has the description ready for us. Females over individual desire. Yes, on Caleb's soul.
Well, what you mean? What you mean, time out?
No,
Hold
what you
on, bro.
mean, bro?
Wait. Hold on, wait.
Anyways, I think hypergamy is an issue that really isn't as discussed.
Oh my
Hypergamy.
God. Hey, define hypergamy.
Hypergamy is
Caleb, stop talking.
I can give you an example of it.
Onomatopoeia.
So, let's take it back like let's say I don't know, maybe half a century. There's always like a woman for each type of man. Like you may not be the most attractive
Oh, wait. I know what
male.
hypergamy is. Yes, I've seen the charts, but keep going.
Yes, those charts.
Caleb, shut up.
There.
A 5'8" man with hate in his heart is speaking. Shut up and listen.
Oh, you watch my videos.
I did.
But anyways, pretty much back like what half a century, there was a woman for every guy, right? Despite
Mhm.
their looks, whatever, there's always somebody, and it was balanced. Now, in
Yes.
this case, a lot of your higher tier, like up like more attractive, visually pleasing individuals, right? They're usually more taller, attractive with money. Those are the main guys that have relations with all the women available, leaving nothing for those that might not have as much desirable traits. No, like not just like money itself.
Bro, like, you just gonna throw it with an ugly broke nigga. Like, we all three, not all of that. All of us broke and bro. All, none of us have jobs, bro. That shit not okay, bro. We bums.
But you get the point. You get the
I
point.
understand.
And so it's like when you have all like those guys, money aside, or anything looks that we're focusing in this aspect here, you that's what you call hypergamy because
It's basically when multiple women are attracted to one man, but in a sense of the male standard, like there's always a man for every woman, but there isn't always a woman for every man.
some might also describe it as like an anti-mating contingency.
Anti-mating, now
Like,
we're getting primitive. Caleb, you're not allowed to talk when I'm like posting anymore, bro.
but
So
yeah,
then again, with the goal not just to to become the best man you can be, and then all of that will follow for you and your benefit.
true. But Rohan, and riddle me this. It,
Riddling.
all right. To an extent, some individuals will not achieve the same physical attributes as others. thus leaving with those maxing out every stat possible, still being less desirable than others who haven't maxed out jack.
valid. But I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like a proper woman would value someone who has that dedication to max out their stats rather than someone who's just naturally born with it. Like for example, I feel like I don't know, maybe if I was, and it's obviously not going to be the same because I'm not biologically a girl, but if I was a girl, I would be more attracted to a guy who took time to develop himself rather than a guy who was just born naturally developed.
But how would you know? You're not from the girl's perspective. More of what
Yeah,
you would
but
like to align with that. But when it
from
comes
from a
to,
man's perspective, I would want a woman who developed herself rather than a woman who's just born with everything. Like, because then you can respect that they have some sort of dedication and almost like a sense of direction in their life. I feel like a
yeah, of
person who
course.
has, to me, a person who has no sense of direction in life and who has like no goals or doesn't have like a next step. And I'm not saying you got to constantly be like stressing out, but if you're not constantly trying to be better in small steps, like not even 1%, like 0.5% better each day, whether it's getting better at shit. I don't know if what you want to do is the game, getting better at the game, getting better at your handwriting, being able to read better, or become more emotionally intelligent, like just stuff like that. I can respect someone who has that mindset rather than someone who's just born with a fat butt, like
Yeah, yeah, I can agree with that. And that's where
Caleb in
certain
the
certain
background talking about someone's
limitations of
fat butt.
Freud's come into play. Like, not all, not all, but a grand majority are hypergamous. So in that
Yeah.
sense, it's like in the market that's available right now, a lot of the individuals that partake in hypergamy will not be inclined to develop or max out their their stats because hey, there's already an individual, there's already a male who's already just like used to just bag one girl and then bag the other next
Yeah,
compared to a woman. So
I
it's like when you
I understand that, but the thing is, like, I think that comes from women, not women, girls being taught how to be treated, but not how to treat someone else.
that's a valid take. I can accept that.
And where do you think that comes from? Like, whose role do you think it is to teach a girl that? The mother or the father's?
I think the fathers, honestly. It's
So,
like the
but here's the thing that's kind of paradoxical though, because we get upset with the women for not knowing how to treat a man, yet the reason they don't know how to treat a man is because of a failed father role, which is a man's job. So
well,
I guess the point is to become the change you want to be. If you have a daughter, if you're lucky enough, then to teach her how to treat a man properly, but also teach her how to be treated. Like teach her that you don't just go for no bum, absolutely, but
absolutely.
you
But
don't gotta.
this is where the role of both parents should be applicable. The mother, of course, can tell the daughter or can teach the daughter what to look for, right?
Yeah,
Because hey, she has experience, right? You ask a fisher how to fish, not a fish how to fish. And then the father, well, being a male, I feel like call me sexist, whatever, but I feel like a lot of or a majority of men come to think with more of a logical sense rather than just having their emotions dictate a lot of their actions.
I
And
mean,
with
yes, absolutely. If you look at it biologically, bro, like not even opinionated, but biologically, men are just prone to think more logically than women are, and women are prone to be more in tune with their emotions.
and with that exactly
And that's
and
not necessarily a bad thing, because in certain scenarios, both have their benefits.
yeah, absolutely. But with that said, as a father, you're able to tell your or you should be able to tell your daughter how to be able to effectively communicate, or at least like raise them with effective communication, like no nuanced speech or nuanced communication where you're trying to divine what does